This episode in the About Me series is about my career. I started my career when I signed my ROTC scholarship for the Air Force, and in 2005, I was active duty as a communication officer. I learned discipline. I learned that you do things for the greater good. I learned about self-sacrifice. Learned about being thrown into a situation and drinking from a fire hose, and I learned priorities really. So that taught me about very huge organizations and taught me that there is literally a greater good for an organization, whether you understand it or not. It is best that you understand it and work to try to understand it, because when you go out into the civilian sector or you go out into other organizations of different sizes, when you work for that company, you are representing that company, and understanding what that company stands for and what their overall strategic goal is will better help you when you are representing that company. Also, being in the military, you're thrown in a lot of different situations, and you rely on not just the training that you have received, but those people that you are in that situation with and their training, finding the right training for the right situation for where you're trying to go. That is something that was burned into me early on. So I am always trying to learn in the manner that is effective for me to do my job. I'm not trying to do someone else's job. That's not me. That's not what I'm here for. When I was an auditor, I learned the differences between organizations, that you could have two organizations that are literally selling the same thing or in the same industry, but they work completely different inside those organizations, and how that affects their risk appetite. Sometimes you walk into a situation where you are probably the most hated person in the room, and then going in that very hard place and trying to make it softer for them, having them understand, no, I don't want to take away from you doing your job, so that when I come to do my audit, I'm not taking time away from you because it's required, so you have to give it to me. If I give you a longer lead time to prepare, then you're not feeling like so rushed and like I'm not understanding that you have other things that you need to do. So being able to communicate in terms that they understand so they can make the right decision versus just saying a blanket no just because I don't feel like doing it. And I became a full-time and certified and no other thing project manager. I really learned how to lead and influence people without having control. But just as a project manager, understanding that yes, I am running the project. However, my resources, the people who are doing the work, they have their expertise. They don't answer to me. They answer to, yes, the success of the project, because there is a stakeholder, there is a champion. But unless there is buy-in from that champion to say, okay, I know these people have other priorities, but we need to make sure that all their managers understand that this project has this criticality. For me also to understand that, yes, they have their other priorities. And yes, I am not your manager, but this is something that is beneficial to you in this way, A, B, C, D, E. Make sure everyone understands that, making sure everyone buys into that, and working to influence and lead people to complete that project in a timely manner and communicate to me what their issues are. And I want to remove roadblocks when it comes to the project. I want to understand what you need to complete your part of the task. I want to understand that where you are in your task, so that if it relates to someone else doing their task, I can communicate, so I can adjust the project as a whole based on the communication. I'm hoping that understanding how I work and understanding how my career has helped me to grow and become, say, my project will help you to understand and to hopefully partner with me so that I can help your business. And thank you.